Hello， 大家好，欢迎收看小林频道，我是小林。好啦，我们又回到了Valhalla。然后呢，这一集呢，我拿到2个长矛，我打算试看就用这2个长矛来打架。听说范围蛮广，所以我就把它们升上了银色。然后呢，前几季呢，就我们完成了那个，下面这边的，这边的地方的故事。然后呢，西格德被抓了。然后我前2季也是有拍一下，是打一个是，维系者，这一个我打得很烂，然后上一集没有错的话是在挪威那边打一个任务，然后就是打了他才拿到了这一个长弓，这个法夫纳之牙。OK， 然后呢，有2个 skill point， 加一下吧。去哪里的好呢？这边不要。这边弓箭不要，没有兴趣这个。这边嘛，2点吧，吼。好了，我们加这个生命值。加一下近战伤害，然后我回到这个地方的时候，有可能就是因为我打了那个逆序教的人，维序教的人，所以这边他叫我跟海尔登讲话一下，还是跟剧情有关，我也不清楚，去跟他说看看，有什么想说的吗？哦，只是给他这个吧，这样就不要管他先。还是给他有东西呢，试试看。我有4个给他看。
This marks fewer members of the order.
Another one. You are certainly proficient. As a token of my deep gratitude, I want you to have this.
剧毒攻击哦。
You have done well, but there are more still.
感觉不错。
Then go in peace.
等一下哦，我看一下哦。真的有这招？哪里？弓箭哦。弓箭跟普通都可以。武器上贴上剧毒。感觉不错，感觉不错。好，我就来用。冲击的我要，丢斧头的我也想要。这个用凹地的，好了，丢斧头哦，我来丢毒。等一下，这个呢？这个是什么？放毒弓，不错不过我想要这个，设定，然后这个好了，然后这一个呢就是。睡觉嘛，表现。这可以 slow motion 然后给我打，是不错的玩法。好，接下来呢就是继续我们的这一个任务。要去找他，不有反应，有其他反应吗？我们要跟他讲一下。那谁被抓？没有任务做，没有。这个可以烟会25%的，加25%，25生命值。不用紧，等下过后我们再试试看。换任务先。
You look well. work is done in Oxenfordshire, but the cost has been high.
I feared as much when this letter arrived, from one called Fulke, addressed to you.
From Fulke? Gods, that witch.
Fulke 是坏
It is there on
的。
the table.
Oh shit！ 我写这封信只是为了让你甘心，让你知道现在的。这个人能为我说语。他都住在我们 ，OK， 他是个只希望在，因为不是吧？他是维续教团的成员哦。4K 是维续教团成员。哇哦！直接出现，靠！他竟然是中间这个，靠！
They followed. The order that Basim and Hytham have pledged to destroy.
Eivor, what has happened?
Sigurd has been taken hostage, captured by King Alfred and given to a woman named Fulke. A very dangerous woman.
What does she want with him?
I will spare you Fulke's ramblings, but know this. Sigurd did his part to secure an alliance with a thane called Gidrich. Gidrich is an honest man, and will come when I call. Until that time, Basim will locate Fulke. Look for his message when it comes.
巴辛到底好不好啊？感觉巴辛也不好哎。100个资源箱，我好像没有这样需要啊。哦，有啊，要，我要 update 我的地方，然后交谈。
I want to see the alliance map.
哇哦，杜亚郡牛泽 ，OK， 现在剩下伦敦是90，这个地方130，这个地方250，当然是90的钱啊。伦敦，我们来了。
That I traveled to London. How do you know it?
A wild city, one that Halfdan Ragnarsson tried to claim for himself years ago. But it resists all attempts to be held.
Hytham claims the city is overrun by a strange cult, the Order of the Ancients. He asks that I track them down and kill them. Doing so may help the honest people there, and earn us an ally in the process.
In a city so chaotic, it is worth a try. Approach by the north gate and start asking around.
伦敦小个地方。
I will.
Good. I await your return.
我们去 update 一下地方先吧，然后试看来开个宴会。杰克没有在，可以开宴会。我们来 update 什么好呢？这个 update 的。 这个是宴会享用烘焙，可以啦，就你啊，走啊！烘焙的地方。烘焙坊。
Your bakery is done, Tarben, and our feasting table will be warmer for it.
Eivor, that is kind of you. I hope one day I can repay you.
You are among friends here. There is no need.
No need, but a desire. An earnest one. I remember the good things people do for me. To warm my heart in times when kindnesses are few and far between. There was one more thing, though, if you had a moment. A grain merchant has set up downriver. I want to bring a half-dozen bags home, but I would need an extra pair of hands.
OK， 我接受。
That's a relief. I did not fancy asking Holger.
Tarben, what brought you to our clan?
Your reputation. Heard folks say a band of hard-drinking,
这条在吗？
battle-scarred warriors had washed up on shore. Said you had settled in the center of mercy, taking in whatever flotsam, jetsam, and jumble of misfits came to your docks.
And this appealed to you?
More than anything. Always been a bit of a drifter. The thought of settling in a rowdy camp felt like a good balance. And being a baker, I knew my services would not be sniffed at.
要带他去哪？500多，哪里哦？哦，走走走。一定要坐小船咩？他的任务是，诶，他的任务在哦，烘焙师的抱怒。
I did not take you for a baker when we met. You have the look of someone who swings an axe.
I do hear that a lot.
But baking is your only craft, is that right?
I have always enjoyed it. And I have always been good at it. But when I'm not able to find such work, I take odd jobs where I can. So long as I can work with my hands.
Well, we have that in common.
A question, Eivor. You're a warrior, a fighter. That much I know. But if you could stop fighting, what would you do?
You asked the wrong question. I can stop fighting. But to do so would be to deny the essence of what I am. I think you mean, if I had to stop fighting, what would I become?
No, you've given me the answer I wanted. It's good you found what calls you. A rare and happy thing.
哦，到了，到了。直接跳水。
Yes, yes, I see you both. What can I... It's you. What are you doing in Mercia?
Collecting grain. 30 silver's worth if you can spare it. I do have the coin.
Right. Well... Take what you need and get going.
That should cover it. Thank you kindly.
Of course. And you take good care of yourself. Yeah?
就这样。哦，这样子可以弄快。OK。
He seemed a little surprised to see you.
Did he? Well, could be he knows somebody who looks like me. There's no shortage of big bearded men around here, yeah?
I suppose not. about your question earlier. What would I do if I weren't a warrior? I would ask the same of you. Is baking bread your greatest wish?
Is there something wrong with wanting to bake bread? The Romans baked bread. The Egyptians baked bread.
It is a fine trade. But is it your calling?
It is my calling to feed people, I'd say. To be of service to those I care for, and who care for me. That brings me joy.
Put that way, it is a noble pursuit.
I don't know that it's noble. It is simply what gets me up in the morning. It gives me purpose for the rest of my day.
傻眼。
Need help with your grain?
No need, no need. I'll do the rest myself. Bring it in and put it where I like.
All right. It was good to speak with you, Turbin. A welcome diversion.
You too, Eivor. Thank you for your help.
叮，搞定。就有一个人，不要，我不喜欢这个人。OK， 烘焙屋都搞定了。
Show me.
这边全部的屋子搞定了吧？这边还有一间呢，我记得这边还有一间。没有吗？诶？难道我记错了？哦，读这间。这件是什么？鸟的60块，然后这间是那个死人的宴会，这间是谷物，我要来谷物的先，谷物的有奖励。我们先去谷物的吧，谷物了过后再看要死人还是那个鸟的。养鸟的在哪里？在那边。谷物先吧。还有120，可以了。博物馆。进去参观一下博物馆。
I suppose it will do for the moment, though it lacks the grandiosity. Salve, Eivor. We have not yet been introduced. I am Octavian Claudius Britannicus, a collector of Roman relics.
Quite a name you have.
If you are wondering what good I will bring to the settlement, you need only look to the greatest empire the world has ever known.
Yes, I've seen their great ruins. Always impressive.
But you have not seen them restored to their former glory, and I can help. Eivor, have you ever been in love?
Why do you ask?
I wonder if you know the feeling of having your very heart pulled from your chest as it pursues the elusive object of your desire. I wonder if you have ever known the bitter agony of seeing your beloved in the arms of another. I have known such a pain, and Maximus was its source.
One of your lovers.
Oh, gods, no! No. Maximus is a snake and a leech. A slime-encrusted, blood-sucking viper of a man. He stole from me my beloved. A perfectly preserved statue of a legionnaire. It is all I desire in this world. Last I heard, Maximus was holed up in and around London, holding my beloved captive, leering and pawing at it, no doubt. If you should ever see him, give him my regards. By that I mean spit on him, then recover my statue.
找到面具就可以了。你在这里做什么？给他面具
Here
看。
you are. More relics for your collection.
Show me what you found. Wonderful. And here is something for you.
罗马马匹的设计图，哪里？
Here you are. More relics for your collection.
Let me see what you have. Wonderful. And here is something for you. There should be more like this out there.
我有7个。OK。没有了。我先离开
I'm
先。
off. You well, friend.
I suppose it will do for the moment, though it lacks the grandiosity of the Empire at its peak.
You don't like it?
It's not bad.
还有讲话。
Not terribly Roman. It needs more relics, more statuary, more room. If you happen to find any distinctly Roman artifacts on your travels, bring them by. We can make something of this mess yet. Valet.
再会的意思啦。然后呢，这个鸟的地方盖住，看不到。这个是要60块，然后这个呢，也是60块。那我飞去那一项看一下。这个也是宴会，60块。哇哦，85块，好贵哦，60块。这有了。OK， 那我们来上这个宴会，旁边这个独一无二的先吧。渡鸦嘛，所以是鸟类嘛，所以我们先来这个鸟类的先，养鸟的先。这边。哇，走在水上啊！互动还可以再建哦。有人讲话吗？没有吗？就这样吗？好的，什么都没有。我们来开一次宴会看看，怎么样的宴会呢？我也没有开过。哎呦，狐狸！开始宴会，花费50，生命值加55，近战伤害加，哇，不错哎。里面有人要跟我说话哎，做完宴会啊，看一下宴会是怎么样。士气加成。就这样。
You're a good boy.
因为我还在那边睡觉哎。好，这边有一个人。
Who could Guthban be? One of us?
哎，什么事吗？
Tekla, you look like you wrestled a bear. Is something wrong?
Gods, Eivor, I was robbed on the road between here and Lincoln.
By who? Did you get a good look at them?
They were Saxons, I know that much. A pack of them lifted 4 barrels of my ale and all the coin I had on me. The biggest one pulled me off my horse and stuck his mouth in my ear, said, "Tell Guthban we expected him home soon."
Guthban. That's Battlebone in the Saxon tongue. Are you sure?
That's what he said. It's not someone here, is it?
Not that I know of.
I do not begrudge us taking in orphans, Eivor, but some of these Saxons, we hardly know them. You ought to ask around.
A good idea. Take care of yourself. Let me see to this.
Thank you, Eivor.
哦，不是吧？我需要你找这些人了。神秘之人哦，看一下任务。千古之争。看一下，住在伦敦，要找这个人呐、啊。千古之争，不懂，我也不懂什么任务哎。不用紧，我们看另外一个神秘之人，他是没有给我地点啊，他是讲找出古斯班到底是谁，杜亚是可能知道更多事。先来一个一个来吧。50多，哎，又是他，说说话呗。
Tarben, do you have a second? I was wondering if...
这什么事
I am Guthban, Eivor. Means Battlebone. Not the name of a cheery baker, is it?
Not one who bakes bread, no. So, how did you earn this name?
Before I came here, I lived another life. A brutal, bloody life. I served with a gang of mercenaries. I was their weapon, roaming the wilds of England. Did whatever they asked of me, and all they asked was violence. When I left, I laid this sword on the grass and made a vow. I swore never to spill another drop of blood, to abandon acts of violence, to never kill again.
A hard promise for a hard man.
It wasn't, not for me. This life here is all I've ever wanted. I've never been more at peace. This is my doing. I brought all this upon me. It is down to me to fix it.
Tarben, by threatening you, they threaten my clan. I cannot allow that.
These men are foul, Eivor. You should not have to fight my battles for me.
Do you not hear me, Tarben? If they threaten you, they threaten me. So let us face them together.
Very well. Meet me outside when you're ready. I believe I know where they will be.
哦，直接跟他交换就可以了。科，我还想要去跟别人交谈。太快了，不需要其他讯息。
I'm ready when you are.
Good. I'll lead the way.
上毛。
I want you to know, should it come to blows with my old crew, I can handle it myself. Forgiving me is all the work you need to do.
There is nothing to forgive.
我们一起做呗。
They pursued. By axe or by fist, I will do what must be done to protect my clan.
You're living the life you want, aren't you?
可以走快点嘛？你可以走快点。
I shouldn't think so. No, nothing like that. It's not how Wilf operates. Yes, he's a clever one, and rather kind when you meet him. Makes you feel like you're a friend. Family. I met him a decade ago, and he was the first person to truly welcome me, to see some value in me. He told me I had a gift for intimidation, persuasion, violence. Just by the size and strength of me, he knew how to use me.
看一下这个地图，我在哪里？这路程也太远了吧！
So, what do they want from you now?
They'll want me back. They'll want me to be the man they think I am. Monstrous and massive. Wilf and them were the only family I had then. But their love was conditional. Wilf only loves what he owns.
So, what do you intend?
I know I won't go back. I don't want more blood on my hands. But apart from that, it's hard to say. Who knows what they have in mind?
"到底有多远哦？ 到了。
We're stopping.
That house, there. They're likely within. It won't look like much, Eivor. But don't be fooled. And don't take Wilf lightly, charming as he seems. The man is a serpent.
I've met plenty of charmers who turned out to be snakes.
I know. Only a warning. Let's go inside.
这边。神秘之人呢？到底是谁呢？哎呦！
Gotham, my boy, as I live and breathe, you got my message. And you brought a friend. Who might you be, Dane? His new leash?
I am Eivor, and the woman you robbed was one of my clan. That will not stand.
I know. I'm busted up about it. But tell Tekla, was it? Tell her that her ale is some of the finest we've tasted.
I am done with you, Wilf.
But we are not done with you, boy. We gave you food, shelter, ale to drink, riches galore. We made you who you are.
For all you did for him, He repaid you with blood and sweat, did he not?
You're a fiery one, I like that. But the ink was dried on this deal well before your number arrived in England. If you wish to clear Tarbin's name, I'm happy to help with that. It's only a small matter of cost. Some weeks back, soldiers confiscated my personal wares, shall we say. Tried to confiscate me as well, but I gave them the slip. If you're keen, you could recover my belongings and return them to me. Do that, and your name is clear.
I can't. I promised myself I would leave all this behind. But...
If it will clear Tarbin's name, we will recover what is yours. Where are these soldiers?
Camped not far to the west. Battalion of bloated, brainwashed military men. You can't miss it for the smell.
Wait here, then. We will return before you sprout another pair of horns.
God go with you, Eivor.
You found it!
I did. Let's bring this back to Wilf.
You handled that better than I would have.
Is this
等一下，我拿到什么东西？给他塞。我去探索的时候顺便拿到啊哈。他是要我拿什么？这边是收藏品，所以不是啊，是任务。任务啊 ，OK。BB 会员这个不可能哦，拐杖不可能哦，不可能哦。我觉得有可能是这个。他的任务是讲去，我根本不用去啊，我直接找到。我已经找到这个人了，然后我也拿到他要的东西，没有错的话是这个东西嘞。让我看一下。不是这个戒指，就是这一个。答对了，对了。
Robbery like this, that was the least of our work. We stole from the poor, killed the helpless, cheated the dimwitted. We were lower than slugs. I shudder to remember our best days.
如果是在这边的话，我怀疑是这一代的任务要做来这一代，所以其实我是做好的，因为我已经探索这整个地方了。我也不懂。
They have returned.
We have your goods.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Put them there.
The ledger.
Of course. Happy to honor it. My goodness, such a lack of trust these days. It's a dark age, no mistake.
That's it then. We're done?
Aye. You are free to walk from this place and live as Tarbin the boring bread maker for the rest of your days. But you, Eivor, if you ever get tired of the settled life, we could always use a thief with your skills. Think about it.
哎，猪两只。哎，我有两只狗哎。上来，上来。哎，哎，走，回去。哎，怎么这样走这？罗。
Tarbin, are you satisfied?
Yes. I cannot thank you enough, Abel. I feared the worst when I heard my old moniker, Guthman. Hadn't heard it in years. Dredges up fearful memories.
I imagine. How did you fall in with that bunch?
After my mother died, I sought family. Wilf offered it. He looked at me, took me in and told me who I was. Who I could be. I don't crave that belonging anymore. Among you lot, people accept me as I am. The greatest gift I ever got. Peace.
Many men are calm because they have never known a storm. You weathered the storm and worked through it. It is a rare thing.
That means a...
他走对路吗？对呀，对呀。走吧，不用说太多了吧？还要带他回去，一段路程呢。我看一下哦，我的没有错的话是那个东西。诶，没有还好。算了，不要管他。跑吧。好彩有这个功能，自动跑。
You think Tekla will be upset with me when she learns why she was robbed?
She's a kind enough woman. She has faced greater danger than a few thieves.
I suppose you don't build a clan of warriors without seeing your share of danger.
终于回到了。
You caught my attention, you know. The moment I first saw you, I knew there was something special about you. You have an empathy. I see it in your eyes. Having witnessed its absence in so many, you see a problem and you solve it. For you know it is better to see it done than to let it fester.
The curse of leadership, I suppose.
A calling can feel like a curse, but you wear yours well.
哎，你要去？下去啊！哇，罗，你走过来的吗？罗，啊，这边就好了。哎呦啊！
It's good to be home again. That is, if I haven't robbed myself of the pleasure of calling it home.
Tarban, in spite of all, you're welcome here. And yours nothing but the work you love.
Right. Payment in fresh loaves of bread. I can manage that.
But first, one scrap of your past remains.
Right. The ledger.
Toss it, and purge the past.
With pleasure.
神秘之人完成。这个任务有一半是我已经完成的地方，所以就，是啦，因为我是之前是有走过来这边聊的嘛，哪里啊？ 还有过河，这边，因为他是长在这边嘛，在这一带嘛，所以其实我如果讲真的，他应该是要我们来这边打，偷东西之类的，拿到东西之类的，所以我已经拿到了，看一下哦，点数的话。 4点这边上去吧。这个弓箭是，感觉不错。好，这边1点、2点都行啊。 能力值看一下。这个是，哦，就是 buff 来的啦，切。OK， 好，那我们这一季就先到这边，做2个任务 ，update 了我们的这个渡鸦乡 ，OK， 所以现在我已经没有钱，没有资源了。好了，我们先到这边，先谢谢大家的收看啦。喜欢的话，下面点喜欢，别忘记要订阅、分享、留言。我们下一季再见啦，拜拜。